Hello and welcome to the first episode of 8 weeks of animation starting 2 days late. So this is a little project I want to do for the next 8 weeks. I thought about recording it just to make myself feel better and not go insane on my own, just scribbling away the same character over and over and over again. Plus, thought it'd be fun to record. So, what is the 8 weeks of animation? To start off with, I'm going to pick for the next 8 weeks of the month, so that today is August, and today's August, so I'm off on holiday in October. So I thought before the holiday, like a workout routine, I would do an animation routine. Because I remember doing a workout routine for 8 weeks, and that felt like forever, so I thought for animation, it's probably a pretty good thing. And I think I came up with a similar way of doing a workout routine in animation, using a day-to-day routine, but keeping it fresh with different characters. So that is the plan. I don't know if I'll do it, but hopefully I will. You know, if I can't even commit to a workout routine, what chance do I have of this? But I like drawing, so there's that. So, in the week, day 1 will be a turnaround, expressions, and poses. This is to familiarize me with the character, see what they are from all dimensions. A turnaround is a very useful tool in seeing a 2D character in 3D space, seeing how the volumes interact and how it all does. So it's a great thing to start off with. There's also a technique I saw online recently that I'd really like to try out, and if it works, then that's just going to make these way easier. And the poses are just testing out the extremities of how the character moves. Some characters squash and stretch more, some characters don't. What that means is they're more pliable or less pliable. So like an anime character or something like that wouldn't squash and stretch that much because they're meant to be human. But like Woody Woodpecker would just stretch himself 5 times the size of his normal self. And expression is great for facial detailing and just feeling how the mass of goo on someone's skull moves around for that particular character. Plus, if you have a unique skeleton of a character that's not humanoid, it's interesting to express human emotion through that and see how it works. So I feel like that's a great day 1 into getting into the character. Day 2 is a take or a reaction. It is some of the most common animation you see in animation today and forever is a character reacting to something. So I've drawn this little doodle of a character shocked by his friend with a foot on his head. But it could be anything. It could be reacting to a door opening, or I don't know, being shot. Just a million different things. Everything has an action and everything has a reaction. And that's that. It's a pretty good way. It's kind of pretty basic and allows you to test that expression that was tested in day 1 and how it settles into a different expression. Day 3 is a walk cycle. One of the, other than the turnaround, I'd probably say one of the most common things for character exploration, because you can take universal or unique traits of a character. So universal would be just like, I don't know, if the character is bipedal, he'll take 2 steps to move. Or he drags one of his feet. And then you can add the uniqueness of, let's say he's got a peg leg or something like that, so he moves it a bit more. I think it's a great way to actually establish motion and how the whole body moves with it. And if you've done the poses already, well, it really shouldn't be an issue. I learned recently from reading a book by Eric Goldberg called The Animator's Crash Course, which is a very good read, that you should, in life, there's more focus on the passing position, whilst in animation you should focus more on the end and start of it. I don't know how true this is, but I'll probably try it. So I think it's a good way of doing this. Day 4 is a unique or characterful animation. I didn't know really what to do with it without a character that is already established or thought of. So I've decided to, so I just drew this little guy doing this. But let's say it's a character who, I don't know, is very clumsy or something like that, and it's him dropping something in their unique way. Or something that's very unique to the character. I think Daffy Duck's probably a pretty good example of this in how he does a lot of his unique poses that are very characterful of him. That one's going to be pretty hard and probably require a lot of imagination, but hopefully by that time I'll be pretty good at it. Day 5, oh, missed one. Day 5 is the final day of the week. It is a working week, not a full week, and it is dialogue. Catching audio, all of the characters that I'll probably be drawing over the 8 weeks are well-known characters, or at least I hope so, and they have dialogue scenes that I could already rip from. So I should be able to just do them. Yeah, simple enough. And at the end of the week, I'll pick a new character. So every week it should be one character for that week, and from there it should be week by week. Following that, I'm probably going to end this little introduction here and then start the next one on the actual first day. So, stick around. It follows the cursor.